That's so funny. Well, right on. Yeah.
Yeah. So you said you guys are one of the longest running troops in your area. How long have you guys been together?
I think it's 2012, end of the year 2012 we've been together.
Okay.
2012.
All right. Coming up on the
We've
5th
done
anniversary.
like 250 something shows?
Yeah, we're approaching our sesquicentennial, I suppose.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Very nice.
The old Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That just sounded like Sasquatch.
Sasquatch Centennial.
No, that's what we call it. We're like, hey guys, what do you want to do for the old Bigfoot show? And everyone's like, I don't know, improv? And we're like, yeah, that's what Bigfoot would want.
That is what Bigfoot would want.
Rest in peace, Bigfoot.
Is he dead?
I don't know.
What?
It sounds like we're. It sounds like we're fulfilling his dead wishes. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh my God! Don't tell me that Loch Ness Monster's dead either.
Oh
Don't
my
do
God.
that to me.
Guys, does that happen on Supernatural? Did I miss that part of the season? God damn it.
I don't know, but like, I think that's actually a nice thread with our group, is that we are all like gigantic nerds for that kind of like borderline supernatural kind of like
cryptozoology,
sci-fi kind of conspiracy theory type stuff. We all eat that up.
Yeah.
Awesome, that's great. I just met Alex Jones yesterday for the second time. So
What, you hanging out with him?
yeah, no, he comes in. I work in a fine dining steakhouse that he's been frequenting lately, and I pretend that I'm a huge fan so that he feels welcome and he keeps coming back.
You should peel off your skin and reveal your lizard self.
Oh man, no, it's funny because he's actually like a super nice, really nice guy to his servants.
I was like,
Yeah, I would imagine that like eventually down that rabbit hole, you kind of just know that you're making up insanity and that like that's what people want, you know?
Oh yeah. He's like if I don't know if like Orson Welles just got hooked on like I don't know.
Cocaine.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say like Mommy's Little Helpers back in the day, whatever was available, like diet pills and shit. Yeah.
what was available?
Yeah, he's like a guy that like I would imagine when he's a lot older, he's just gonna continually dye his hair weird colors.
Ooh, or it's just gonna turn that way because he's like constantly finding an embolism.
Whatever, he's gonna be murdered in the next 2 years. I'm sorry, too real. I was like, this world is not for him.
Yeah, no, Amy's husband used to work for him.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I actually heard that he killed Bigfoot.
He killed Bigfoot. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like this sort of suicide pact kind of thing, and then Jones backed out. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I mean that's why it's important to go first.
Law and Order taught me the other day that's illegal. If you do a suicide pact with somebody and you back out, you're officially a murderer.
Oh, is it murder, not manslaughter?
Way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like
Oh.
official.
Well, I mean that makes sense, right?
Yeah, you like talk them into it,
if-
and then you're like, peace.
Wow. What if
I'm surprised that you needed Law and Order to confirm that. Like, yeah, you kill somebody, you're a murderer.
And you're even you're more messed up because you convinced somebody to kill themselves. Like that's dark.
Yeah, but like, you know, when am I having a discussion about it other than when I'm watching Law and Order, and then I'm like,
when are you not having a discussion about it? What are you doing down there in Texas? That is literally all we do in Pennsylvania.
You just talk about murder?
or suicide pacts?
Talk about like we just watch Law and Order and we run the different angles and make sure that we're on the right side of the law.
Right, you either talk about them or you make them.
I don't know if I could keep up with all the shows between, you know, Criminal Minds and all those other CSIs. Like, how would I not know the laws?
You gotta double down. You gotta quit your job. You gotta park that baby in front of the TV and just binge.
If baby's like anything, it's Law and Order.
It's true.
I watched.
It's true. They see Elliot Stabler and they're like, that guy's a piece of shit dad. I've got it better than him.
Yeah. Like, he's got 14 kids. No one's ever seen them. They're all on drugs.
Yep.
It's funny because I never watch SVU, and my girlfriend made me the other day, and I was like, you know what, Amy's always talking about how good it is, and then it just taught me a word that I'd never wanted to know.
Oh.
It's peakerism.
Uh-oh.
And it's the concept of like stabbing someone and the knife is your penis essentially.
Oh, good. That's
Oh.
good.
And yeah, just the penetration of the knife is this weird sexual thing. And
It seems super
Hey.
weird. You wouldn't know that word, though.
why would you say such a terrible thing?
Well, we have strangers on the phone.
Yeah. Just why you gotta like give me up like that? Okay, you just gotta put it all out on the table.
We don't know how many
First
episodes
of all, we're
they
not-
watched
we're
ahead
not
of time.
strangers.
I mean, listened to ahead of time. They could know you're
feel-
weird.
Yeah. Like, we're not strangers. I feel like we know you. We've been talking for like 5 minutes. We're very familiar with that term about the knife penis thing, because that's how Alex Jones killed Bigfoot.
When he knife
So, like-
penised you.
Yeah.
He took it more literal
so
though.
sick to my stomach right now because I'm still in the childish, like, Bigfoot's still alive, and now you're ruining it by killing it with Alex Jones' knife penis.
I'm
I
sorry
blame
about
him,
that.
not me.
Yeah. We didn't make it happen, man. Ice-T just told us about it.
In very plain stated
man.
terms.
That's the beauty of SVU, by the way, is Ice-T.
So wait,
Like,
you telling me?
Yeah, exactly. That's literally how. I mean, like, I wish that there was a character in every show that just went and re-explained everything that was just happening.
Who's dumber than I am in the field that
Yeah.
they work in?
Right.
Yeah.
Who's like, wait a minute. So what you're saying is that man took that knife and put it in his pelvic region and then stabbed somebody repeatedly, similar to when he was having sex with someone? Oh, I understand now. Thank you, Ice-T.
That wasn't on my word a day calendar.
You know, it is kind of amazing, like, when you lay it out like that, that show's on TV.
Yeah.
Oh, big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I-
not just the internet.
Yeah.
Not even like cable either. It's on one of the like
Yeah.
like the 3 major or 4 major, I guess, depending on who cares about CBS.
CBS
When it's
is
on,
the
like,
fourth? Go ahead.
it's on, like, all day, too. It's like, it segues from, like, The Price is Right to, like, a Law & Order SVU marathon for, like, 6 hours.
Definitely.
Like, I don't know. I never thought of that. That's insane.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and SVU's the worst of them all. It's not just murder, it's murder-rape.
Yeah. It is specifically
Yeah.
sex murders.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Worst
Yeah.
ever. And going on for 19 seasons. Guys, whatever we're doing, we just need to, like, talk about murder more. People would buy it. I'm telling you, that's how they sold Serial, the podcast. That's how they sold whatever that other one, the S-Town.
Yeah.
It's just about murder, man.
Honestly, the idea that they have not run out of different kinds of sex murders after 19 years of
I
just
think
coming
they
up
have.
with stuff.
They
just kinda loop
repeat
back?
them. They just, like,
Well,
make
you know,
the
everybody
backstory
loves
different.
differently.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
like 8 Pikarism episodes then. Okay.
Good lord. Oh,
Right,
my
right,
God.
yes.
I feel like now's a good time to point out that this took a turn.
That's what this podcast
Yeah,
is
that's
about.
what we are.
It-
That's what happens.
We are a podcast of digressions that
Don't worry about a
that
thing.
we regret sometimes.
We will bring it back to your careers. We promise.
Oh, okay.
So, do your
I
knife
mean,
penises
yeah.
get in the way of stage blocking and no? So,
Oh, man.
So, tell us about like the actual like. You said you're one of the longer running groups. I assume there are other groups. Tell us about the community in Pennsylvania and how in Bethlehem and other things you guys do together or shows you guys put on.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we can do that.
Yeah, no, just to completely shift away from what we were just talking about.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll go back around.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll tie
Put a
it
pin in
together.
that for now.
Yeah, this is like the courtroom scene of the Law & Order episode.
Done, done.
Ice-T will come back.
Cool,
Don't
yeah.
worry.
So we've got I said it before, but like really a small but mighty scene that's only been growing. We have a couple house teams that have. It's not a Herald night, but we take that sort of approach where we do. We're working with them for like a 6-month kind of window, putting up shows, auditions, growing classes, that whole kind of thing. There's people that are doing like crazy mascot improv. There's there's a handful of handful of smaller duos. We've got people that are doing occasionally little musical improv. Like, we really are all over the place. And what's great about our location geographically is that it's super easy to hop to Philly or New York to kind of take workshops and classes where there is a more kind of mass of people that are doing it.
Yeah.
But we're also creating some great stuff here. And even in the not improv world, or like that world that kind of cusps in between it. Like this past Saturday, I performed with Matt, who's in Mandu Bro with me, a show we do called Spoiler Alert, where we recreate a movie, and we recreated just the two of us Jurassic Park on stage in about 45 minutes.
Awesome.
So it's like sort of improvised, where like we didn't actually talk about what we were going to do beforehand, but it's not improvised because it's Jurassic Park. So there's all sorts of weird stuff going on, character shows, some like weird sketch stuff. So it's pretty cool. You should check it out. Come here.
Yeah, sure. I'll actually be in South Carolina at the end of this month.
Is that close
That's
to
nowhere near us.
I know. But if my exile girlfriend could make it there, maybe. I'll be there for like 8 days, so we'll see what happens.
8 days.
No, but that's really awesome. Did you guys get into the scene going to like New York and Philadelphia? Is that where you guys got into improv?
Yeah, so all four of us kind of were independently looking for improv, and we found each other like a romantic comedy. I think the first two of us to meet were Dan and Evan, and you guys met because of a creepy Craigslist ad.
Yeah, I responded to like a really strange Craigslist ad where Dan actually had a Craigslist alias. Mm-hmm. And I thought I was like talking to somebody completely different, so we met at a Taco Bell and decided to start doing some comedy stuff, like booking shows in really strange bars and like essentially like practicing in somebody's house. And it kind of went from there. We started taking classes, and then that's kind of where it went. Like I met John. We were in another troupe for a little bit to begin with. And then, I don't know, we kind of disbanded with John.
The four of us fell in love, basically. I mean, like, it's not really a joke. Like, we really did kind of be like, it was like that scene in Step Brothers where we were like, did we all just become best friends?
Awesome.
It helped that we all studied at UCB, so that really kind of put us in the same sort of perspective and mindset.
Yeah.
We knew how to, like, I guess, really improvise with each other because of the same education.
Well, yeah, and like when you're starting out and there's not a lot of resources around you, to have four people that have like the same vocab for this imaginary bullshit that we're doing.
Yep.
Like that was, I mean, that was really like super helpful.
Yeah, it's key.
Yeah, for sure. So did you guys all live in New York, take classes at UCB, and then end up in Pennsylvania? Or did you, like, go to New York to take, like, a weekly class or something for a while and then find each other?
Good question. All four of us have been in Pennsylvania this entire time, and we were all commuting to take classes.
We spent a lot of time sleeping on buses.
Yep.
Wow, that's dedication for sure.
Yeah, and it's cool because, I mean, I don't know, there's something about, like, taking a bus into the city, having a class, like, getting a little bit of the city vibe and coming back home that, like, really just makes you feel like you're, like, artistically chasing something, you know? Because you have to go through, like, a lot of miles and a lot of money and time spent to, like, you know, really be dedicated to it, so.
Wild. It's wild, too, that you didn't meet each other in class. You guys all took classes, all four of you, but it did not ever coincide in any way?
No, they did not coincide.
Wow.
You know, yeah.
And me and Matt shared one class at one point, but we knew each other by then.
Oh, okay. So you guys weren't, like, graduated through the program when you met. You, like, were midway or something?
Yeah, we all kind of, like, did it all at
different times, yeah.
Wild. That's interesting. So
Yeah,
do you have people that were in your classes and stuff that have come out to see you guys at your SteelStacks shows?
You know, we put on a festival, and we do a really stripped down version of the DCM model where we do a mini marathon. If DCM is a marathon, we do like a 5K basically.
Okay.
in the winter months where we've got one stage that we're running and it's not 24/7, but we string together as many hours as we can to bring as many people in. So there've been people that we've studied with and performed with that were able to come down and participate in that, which has been very cool.